I'm trying to show the part where like the camera shows every part of this nigga body. Yeah, right here, cameraman glazing, bruh. Look at that. Glaze. Top tier glaze, bro. The most immense glaze I done ever seen, bro. What's good with y'all on YouTube? Today we're going to watch Everyone in Dragon Ball is a Aura Farmer by my dog F Taro. Shout out to him. I already seen some of this video, but I have not seen it in full, so we're gonna watch the whole thing together because there's some things that I do want to talk about from here. Alright, let's get it. Let me know if y'all can hear it, by the way. Y'all should be able to. I should. If I'm not louder than the video, let me know though. If I'm not louder, let me know.
Y'all, but as soon as I found out aura farming was a thing, best believe Dragon Ball is at the top of the list. Originally, I was gonna make a video on different characters who aura farm, but Dragon Ball was so bad, I had to give them their own video. Now first
Dragon
off,
Ball, I think if there was like a top anime that got aura farmers, I would say Naruto is a top tier aura farming series. Low-key, One Piece. One Piece is slept on. One Piece is slept on. One Piece got so much aura farmers. Every single entrance in One Piece is somebody aura farming. Someone said Bleach. Bleach is so up there too. Bleach is very high up there. You gonna see what's up. He said Doflamingo, the main one. Yeah, Doflamingo was an aura farmer. Yo, that man walked. Hold on. Yo. He was cold though. He was cold though. I ain't gonna lie though. Doflamingo, he's my favorite One Piece villain. Bro, this man has so much sauce, bro. So, bro, I have a big 3 video planned within the next 2 months. I'm gonna talk about this man like crazy. I'm gonna finally talk about One Piece and Naruto. I've not talked about those on the channel yet. Those two are gonna be in the same video. So this is again another Twitch exclusive Zeph plug for the future. But we're gonna continue this video.
To give them their own video. Now first off, I'm gonna start off with Vegeta. Now Vegeta is a great character, I can't lie. His character development go crazy. But I'm gonna just give it to y'all straight. That man Vegeta is
actually, is he top 3? Who would y'all put top 5 in Dragon Ball? Cause low-key, I got Goku over him, I got Piccolo over him, I got Trunks, maybe Gohan too. That's one of my favorites. Vegeta would probably be 5. In my opinion, y'all can let me know.
Ever since he stepped up the
Future Gohan, I forgot about Future Gohan. I'm not gonna lie, I love Future Gohan. I don't like him as much as other people though. Like, I'll be honest, so many people have him as like their favorite character, but I think Future Gohan a little not overrated because he's cold as hell. Like he really stood his ground against them androids for years on end. But like Codename Super said, he was getting whooped for like 5 years straight. Like, bro, that man was on a losing record for like 5 years straight. He should have had Super Saiyan 2 as well. It was low-key plot.
With Nappa, the aura farming has not stopped. Look at how he's acting on Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin. Like, dog, you're not fighting any comp. They're trash. Even on Namek, he entered out the pod.
Respect Piccolo, bro.
Like,
respect Piccolo. No. Respect. Even though they were so outclassed, respect the Earthlings that fought on Namek on Earth, bro. Codename Super called him Puddlehan too. Like, Puddlehan is disrespectful. I would never call him Puddlehan. Puddlehan is stupid disrespectful. I would never call him Puddlehan. That's a step above the line. But he was getting hoed though. At least in the manga, it wasn't even close. In the anime, he was a real one. That meant he was a real nigga. He was actually putting in work when he should have, and he was actually whipping niggas. High key.
They're trash. Even on Namek, he entered out the pod and poses. Like, brother, we see the fit.
You gotta turn this into a future Gohan talk. He died to Ki Blast, bro. Do you want to turn this into future Gohan talk? Don't disrespect my boy Future Gohan like that though. Hold on. Don't disrespect my mans though. Look at how he pulled up on these niggas though.
Oh, look, it's Blondie.
Look at how he pulled up on these niggas.
Black today.
Hold on, watch this.
Of course, he's copying.
Watch this. Of course he's copying me. Look. He think he's still in the drip. Whole time he's gonna put him down. He's gonna put him down.
A real bother.
What
do you say?
Handle this.
Right.
Starts this whole on base. Starts this in base. Peep that. Elite dodge. Jump up. I seen this fight like a million times. I seen this like a million times. One of the coldest Super Saiyan transformations right here. And then he actually puts the beats on 17. Look at this nigga. Okay, you get him beat back a little bit. Get beat back a little bit. Where's the part where he kicks him up? Hold on. I'm trying to see where they start really scrapping for real. Yeah, right here. Yeah, look at Trunks. You geek too. Look at now they're scrapping back to back. Damn, nigga. Bro, come on. You cannot disrespect. And he would have put him on skates right here. He would have put this nigga on ice. Put him on a t-shirt if 18 is show up, bro. Put this nigga on a t-shirt. Peep that Hall of Fame chase down, bro. They dead jumped my boy. They dead jumped him. Where's the part where they actually trip him up? Where is that part? And Trunks had to come in. They did him so this part right here, yo. They did him so bad here. Trunks had to show up. Trunks was a rookie with no badges. At this point, he was a rookie with no badges. They jumped him so bad. Trunks had to tap in. Where's Trunks tap in, bro? Right here. Bro, this nigga had no badges. They had to tap in because they was doing my boy so grimy, bro. Dude, Future Gohan's a G. He might be a little bit, at least in the manga, that man overrated. Like, he got actually mopped. But, bro, he stood his ground, though. He stood his ground, though. DBZ bad with oral farmers, but Naruto got it. Whole bunch of kids oral farming since 12 years old. Dude, Naruto got it. I might make one of these videos for like Naruto. Naruto has so much, bro. Trying to show off the Naruto. I talked about it a little bit in my oral farming video. I'm gonna pull it up real quick, and then we gotta actually react, bro. Look at us yapping, like look at us yapping, bro. Like, let's go down. Where is my oral farming video? Right here. Dude, Naruto got so much. Like, Zabuza's pull up right here is the most ridiculous I've ever seen. Look at my nigga, bro. This is great. This is insane. This shot right here, I don't even know how Kishimoto thought of this, my nigga. Like, that is, yeah, Sasuke returning to fight Gaara. This is like right after too. Right, like I pull it up right here. No. Sasuke holding the rock like this. I don't have on here, I don't think. But like Gaara pulling up upside down. Sasuke copying him right after. Come on, bro. Yo, Naruto is up there. Peak oral farmer. Dragon Ball underrated though.
Dragon Ball got a lot. Queen.
But it's crazy out here. It's dead.
Even when
tough.
He hits the pose right here when he kills him, just to show off the fit again. Negro, we see you. And throughout the entire Namek saga, he was just posing for the IG pics. Exhibit A. And don't get me, he was just posing for the IG pics. Exhibit.
I think Vegeta's run on Namek is extremely underrated. This man was on a kill streak, bro. The way he was moving, yo, shout out my boy, I'm Chris Rich. I know you, bro. I know you know who this is. Yeah, I know who this is, my nigga. Bro, he was on a generational run this entire arc. I talk about it in my Namek video too. This man was on timing. Who was it? Kui, he washed. The Doria, he washed. Zarbon, the first time they fought, he was getting bodied. And then when they ran it back, this nigga went crazy. And then he lost it all against Frieza though. Bro, it's like, are you gonna get mad at the Pacers for losing at the finals when they had that generational run? No, I'm not gonna take it away from Vegeta that he lost to Frieza. He made it to the finals. He like this was a Tyrese Halliburton type, bro. If this was like, if you put this in basketball terms, how do I put this in basketball terms? This man was an eighth seed, like he was like the 8th seed Heat in 2023, and then made it to the finals and he lost against the Nuggets. Like, are you gonna discredit Vegeta for that? Or are you gonna respect that he was a real nigga and actually climbed his way up there? Like, he did that. This whole arc.
Don't get me started.
One of my favorites, I forgot about Jice too. He kills Jice too. But I think my favorite fight in this arc of Vegeta is Loki Zarbon. I think Zarbon's fight, the second one, is underrated. Yo, my boy 223 Mui with the tier 1 gifted. Shout outs to my nigga, bro. That's my editor right there, bro. Shout outs to him. Fire channel too, bro. I may be dropping some heat.
With the Cell arc. Oh my gosh, Vegeta, you so terribly. Now, Vegeta was aura farming for days, but I'm gonna talk about when he first powered up. Now, the transformation was tough, I'm not gonna lie. Best believe me, when he transformed, I was screaming right with him. But even when he was fighting Android 19.
This is one of the best transformations, by the way. He's like, does an android such as yourself ever experience fear? Man, don't play with me, bro. Bro, I can rewatch this scene all the time, bro. I can't react. Bro, when I tell y'all, I could talk for days. That's why I low-key love having a YouTube channel. I could talk about what I like for hours on end. Hold on, bro. Vegeta versus Android 19. I'm Dante this reaction. I'm about to turn this into like a 30-minute video. I'm going to make this so long because it's Dragon Ball. Where he describes it. Yes, this is one of my favorite scenes in the entire show. Where he's just like how hard this nigga was pushing his body to the brink. Bro,
sure how long.
I don't know how like I don't know how kids today grow up, bro. There is nothing this raw. There's no cartoons this raw for niggas like this, bro. There's nothing. Like, imagine growing up. I was coming out of elementary school watching this nigga pull up like this, bro.
Together was my
Man, I sound like an unk right now, but it's like, dude, man, Dragon Ball was special. On that tsunami, man,
trash
special,
Android.
Bro. Special. Y'all got no idea. Better animation than 98% of Super.
Vegeta pulls up to give a dramatic effect, then hits the pose again. And he wanted to get the clip so bad, he stood there to get punched and say to him, "Is that all you got?" And don't get me started.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Dude, in the manga too, I don't know if y'all, so shout out my boy 223 Mui with the sub, my goat. We was really blessed. Thank you, Toriyama. We really were blessed. If I was to show y'all this part that he just talked about, this punch in the manga, I have the Shonen Jump subscription. I can look, pull it up. But this punch in the manga is handled so well, bro. I'm gonna spend this video just nerding out about Dragon Ball. Dude, that punch in the manga is so beautiful. And also the pose that he was talking about, where Vegeta has his fists like this and he goes like these, where he's like, "I'm the Prince of all Saiyans" once again. Man, 101, bruh. 1 of 1, bruh. You want to talk about aura farming? Y'all want to talk about aura farming? Is it at the end of this video? It should be at the end of this video. He ends it before, does he? He does, man. I am the Prince of all Saiyans once again. This scene, so raw, bro.
Yes, that's how it happened.
So raw.
That's how I became a
Super
Super
raw.
Saiyan. The sleeper has awakened. I am the Prince of all Saiyans once again.
I can't tell you how many times I've rewatched that as a child, bruh. Man.
And say to him,
man, let's not act like Z Broly took away all of Vegeta's aura. Man, I don't know what they were thinking writing that, bro. I don't even want to talk about that. That movie pisses me off.
And don't
just for
get
that
me
Vegeta.
started.
I don't think he would ever do that.
Because
I'm not gonna say like I could see it being in character, but at the same time I can't. I don't see Vegeta seeing a Super Saiyan like that and then immediately breaking down. It makes sense because it's a Super Saiyan. It's like it's the Super Saiyan that he had gassed up in his head his entire life. But like, bro, like, nah, bruh. But like, nah. Dude, Broly had this nigga like in a diaper, bro. Like, he was on his knees, like, just in awe, glazing. Like, no, bro. Like, I wouldn't want to fight someone like that either. Man, like, that's not an excuse. Everybody was boxing. Bro. Nah, Krillin was about, I was about to say Krillin. Gohan was, how old was Gohan in the Broly movie, bro? He was like 12. Gohan was on site. Goku was on site. There's no excuse, bro. There is no excuse. And also, Broku, I see you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna find you after this.
Smirk on your face. Man. You see the smirk? In about 2 minutes of me explaining the aftermath of what we see here, You will see why in this arc Vegeta sold. Now, his transformation was fire. The music in the background was going crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that junk was lit. But Vegeta,
His transformation is top tier too.
Open your eyes.
Top tier.
We know you transform. We see the fit. You wear it every time. Nothing has changed. And he was cooking Cell in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
That fit
until
too. Abuse that fit. He needs to change the fit because I think the Buu Saga fit is the best one. Low-key, I think the Buu Saga fit is his best one, man. They need to drop the Cell Saga fit. This fit was so hard. If it was a one-time only, they abused it. This was Vegeta's best outfit, and then they never let it go. That's what I kind of hate. Like, they gotta switch up his fits. Low-key.
And
like,
if you know, every time Vegeta hits the thumb pose, he gets cooked. And this thumb pose within itself is aura farming at its finest. But to let him reach full power, to gain aura so you can feel good about yourself.
You said the best fit was Namek? I don't know about that. I don't think Namek was his best. I think Cell was his best. Cell was his actual best. They just abused it like ever since Z ended. Like that's the only fit you see Vegeta wear now. I don't like it as much anymore. But if you're talking just in the context of Dragon Ball Z, this is the best. This is the best fit by far. This is the best fit by far.
Can't prove you're the
His GT fits. His GT fit. He said, I love his GT fit, especially the stash. Oh, now this fit was hard. Bro, y'all know that fight? Yeah, this fight right here, we fought against Goten. Like, threw Bullet to the car. 1v1 scrap. Was it Goten or Gohan that he was scrapping with? He fought both. But who pulled up first? I think it was Gohan, right? Or was it Goten? Who pulled up first on him? I think, if I'm not wrong, it's Gohan. This fight is sick. Now it's Gohan that shows up. Gohan shows up first. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, Gohan shows up first. Gohan shows up. And they're fighting in like that little windmill area. I loved this fight, OD. Yeah, that's Gohan. Yeah, that's Gohan. Yup. I was actually correct.
The strongest one is wild. He could have ended the fight easily, but nah. He wanted to put the Earth at risk just so we can get some clips.
5 minutes later.
And he gets home. I know people really fry Vegeta for this, but I think he was still a villain in this arc. I still count Vegeta as a villain here. So I don't see this as like not like an L, but it's like, you know, I think Vegeta still didn't care about the Earth. That nigga, he almost let his son die that was just born when Dr. Gero did that like attack thing. Like this is something Vegeta would have done at that moment, you know.
I'm moving
GT
on.
fit was hard,
now,
but the haircut was kind of bad.
There is a lot.
The fit with GT fit was tough. GT fit was tough.
But
especially when he goes Super Saiyan 4.
I'm trying to keep this video short. So next, I'm gonna talk about Frieza.
It's Frieza Aura Farmer. Frieza
now,
Loki is a very big
cooking
Aura
the
farmer.
entire Namek arc, but definitely was Aura farming. Bro
He
turned
was,
into
for
his
sure.
final form and got the cameraman glazing. And when he fought Vegeta,
Nah, the cameraman was glazed. I don't know if y'all seen the full clip. Bro, the camera, every part of his body, the camera was like, doom. Yeah. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Y'all, nah. That was actually so fire. Final form. Yo, this is just an excuse for me to talk about Dragon Ball for real. Final form, Frieza, transformation. Frieza gave Vegeta back shots. Yo, high key, in the most non-zesty way possible, he really did. Had him crying from back shots. That is actually lethal. That's lethal to even say. Where is it? Is it here? Do they show it? They don't even show it here. This is when they killed Dende. I'm trying to show the part where like the camera shows every part of this nigga body. Yeah, right here. Cameraman glazing, bruh. Look at that. Glaze. Top tier glaze, bro. The most immense glaze I done ever seen, bro. Dude, Frieza was an aura farmer, especially you know when he tells Goku the 50% and then he hits that pose for no reason where he was like these? Yeah, this right here, bro. Now Frieza was farming like crazy. Frieza was low-key aura farming like crazy, bro. He also did something where he was like, I'm gonna fight with just my tail, right? Or with just one hand. It was something like that. It was something like that. That pose is iconic though. We were talking about Dokkan earlier. I'm surprised Dokkan has not done a good Frieza on Namek yet. It's been 10 years, and there is no good, like, there's no legitimately good Frieza on Namek yet. It's actually insane. Would you ever accept requests to look at people's YouTube accounts? Low key, that's a good. I might write that down. That's a good idea. I'll put that on like the Discord. Join the Discord if you have not, by the way. I'll definitely put that on Discord.
Is insane.
Flashbacks, whatever I
Dodging
talk
every
about the
punch with
series.
no reaction on his face. Then look at him standing there with his arms crossed.
Yeah, hold
that
him
man
so
Frieza
bad.
is hitting
This
every
scene,
pose in the
I'm gonna
book
put the
while
manga
taking
up just in
Vegeta's
case I want
pride
to talk
off.
about some stuff.
I'm sick. Look
I'll
at
put
the pose.
Viz.
Look at the smirk. Then look at the pose again. Got the cameraman glazing Frieza at this point. I can't lie.
1 second.
Got bro pulling up on Vegeta like this, and his arms are still crossed. And don't
There
get
we
me
go.
started on the tournament of power, bro.
Let me put this
In his
back.
fight with Topo, bro was hitting theatrical poses and hitting funny jokes just to get cooked. Even with Jiren. I know y'all saw that meme when Frieza was talking crazy about Jiren's family members saying they was in the grave, and he was going so crazy on his family, bro. Jiren ends up
Nah, it's
skipping
one
on
of
his
the
tail
best-
and then bops
This
him.
is one of my favorite scenes in the Tournament of Power. Like Frieza just talking down Jiren. That is legitimately 101. This is one of my favorite. There's gotta be like, I make so many top 5, top whatever. This is one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites in the Tournament of Power. The way Frieza did Jiren, 1 of 1. The reason why I haven't done a review, people be asking me that sometimes. The reason why I have not done a Tournament of Power review yet, I low-key think it might be too negative. Because I think the first half, like before the tournament starts, I think that's the best Dragon Ball has been in so long. I think the recruitment is like perfect. 10 out of 10. And then afterwards, it's just like, I think half the tournament sucks unless it's Goku related. And then like the last like 5 or so episodes are actually peak. And then it kind of just ends. So I got to rewatch it if I got to do a video on it. I don't know how much, like, I don't know how in depth I'd really go for real when I get into the video. 'Cause I think at least when I announced it in my Buu Saga video. I think if I made it as soon as I finished that video, it would have been very negative. I think if I made it now, it'd be a lot more positive. But I don't know, because even the manga's bad. Someone said, yeah, Mui, my boy, he said manga does it better. Yo, the manga Tournament of Power sucks. What? It sucks. Dude, literally Gohan's fight with Kefla is the only cold thing. The only cold thing. What are y'all talking? I like Roshi UI too. Roshi's UI is actually fire too. But besides that, like, there's nothing the Tournament of Power does better in the manga though. Not at all. Not at all though. I don't think so. Roshi's speech is kind of tough. Yeah, Roshi did it really well. They did Roshi very well, but I don't know about
Him in the face. That
the
joke was
whole
hilarious.
tournament.
And it doesn't even end there. Look at him when he
So
fights
cap.
Broly. He thought turning gold, hitting this
Crazy.
pose, would help. Nah. Just look 10 seconds later.
And he gets worked up.
My Asian shooter.
And he gets worked up.
Oh, I'm crying.
I might steal that Brook Laugh clip. High key, I might steal that for a vid one time.
Sad
might
to
steal
say,
that
this
clip.
man had to be a part of the video. He was
Zeph,
selling
Monster.
terribly.
Monster was fire. Monster's a really good manga. Definitely watch it. And the anime low-key drags it because the manga's like 112 chapters, and then the anime is like 82, so they didn't cut it down that much. So like some of the episodes in Monster be dragging, but like it's a very good anime. I recommend it for sure.
Now,
One of the
Gohan
only anime that I think is gonna be impossible to fumble if it gets a live action remake.
versus Cell
impossible
was
to
one of the
fumble.
best fights in Dragon Ball.
You have to literally be
But
a
just
bad
like
director.
Vegeta, he almost sold the entire universe just to get Aura. As if he doesn't already have enough. We get it. Look at this pose right here. He kicks his head off, right? And he holds that pose for, I don't know, 20 seconds? Even after
Now
Cell
this is, bro.
gave
Gohan
him a
killing the Cell
clean
Juniors
right.
is
Gohan
the
hits though.
craziest aura farming debut ever. Future Gohan could never chill. Future Gohan could though. If
He's trying to gain
if he
aura
was
clips for
able
the
to unlock Super Saiyan 2, I don't know why he did it. He was crapping for like 12 years against the androids, never got Super Saiyan 2. That got to be like the craziest writing oversight known to man. There's no way he didn't. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he didn't, bro. There's no way something like that can happen, bro. But this scene, if you was a kid growing up,
sick.
on
Gohan
YouTube
even
and
had a
stuff,
chance
Gohan killing the Cell Juniors was like the coldest thing in the planet.
to end the fight.
coldest thing on the
His
planet.
dad was crying in the corner, please end
Yeah, bro didn't get any Zenkais either. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
We
I don't know
wanna
if
be
Toriyama
sold.
just ain't
And
care.
you know
The
what he
animators
does?
ain't care.
He
I
puts
don't know who
the
didn't care, but
universe
like, come
at
on, man.
risk,
Future
quote,
Gohan should have
unquote,
done something.
to make him suffer. But nah, we know why he's old.
It's crazy. Let me pull
To
this
get more
back a little bit just so my
and he does
camera
this in the Buu saga as
doesn't get,
well.
like, the
First off,
glare
as soon as he gets a
cooked up.
Zenkai boost, he comes back and hits this. Brother, you are not a superhero. And look how
Yo, the Superman pull-up is crazy. Hold on.
he comes
the
back
Superman
and
pull-up
hits
is
this.
crazy. Yo, the Superman pull-up is crazy, bro.
you are not
Nah.
a superhero.
Hey, this was tough. Don't chill on my goat. Yo, chill on my goat. Ultimate Gohan so hard, even though in my Buu Saga video I was hating on him. This man was tough. I need to look up the clip of Nozawa going crazy in the studio. Let's not forget his Great Saiyan Man. Great Saiyan Man is so overhated, bro. Great Saiyan Man is not that bad. For real, for real. Like, if we are all going to be honest, Saiyan Man is not that bad. Like, let's be for real, bro. Let's keep it a stack. Let me look for that Gohan clip. I have it somewhere on Discord. I sent it to somebody. Bro, Nozawa went crazy. He played a little bit of it, and it reminded me. Let me put this back. Right here. Let me jump here. Switch tabs to here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, can y'all see this right here, bro? Elite. I hope y'all can hear this, bro. This is bro. No one can touch Nozawa, man. I love Sean Schemmel as much as the next nigga. Man, nah, nobody doing that like her though, bro. She like 88 years old, still pulling off screens
And
like
look
that,
how
bro.
he
She
maneuvers
LeBron
just to
longevity,
land.
bro.
Got the
LeBron
cameraman glazing him
longevity.
like he's about to win the fight.
Yeah, Gohan gets washed.
In the
And
first
Gohan gets
2
washed.
minutes, everything Gohan does is
Let's
her
see what-
clips.
and Piccolo,
Exhibit A. Why are you still in the pose? We see you. Exhibit B. Bro got his back turned to us like he's wearing V-Lone.
Crazy.
Like, brother, we see
Bro.
the fit. Can
Hold
you
him
stop
bad.
and box?
This Super Buu
The
so
universe
bad.
is at
Bro.
stake. Exhibit C. He turns around and catches the punch and holds the pose again. And he does this the
I
entire
need to
fight.
send myself something.
Even
Give
in
me
the
1
cave,
second,
Gohan
y'all.
is just nonchalantly blocking and dodging the punches. And then catches the punch again, brings him in, and stares at him. And
Yeah, that
after
is
playing
OP.
with his
Hold on, I'm
food,
gonna play this back. I'm gonna play this back real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play. I gotta say something about this. I have to say something about this, bro. Because one thing, man. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I need to really show y'all niggas something real quick. I need to real life show y'all something real quick, bro. Let me just send these, and then we gonna talk about this. One thing about these Saiyans, bro. One thing about these Dragon Ball characters.
And
These
catches
niggas, once they find out they stronger than you, will do anything but martial arts.
the
It's
punch
actually
and
absurd.
holds the
Look what he
pose
does. Hold on. Watch this
again. And
We're gonna
he
watch
does
again.
this the entire fight. Even in the cave, Gohan is just nonchalantly blocking and dodging the punches. And then catches the punch again, brings him in, and stares at him. And after playing with his food,
That is insane.
he sells the bag.
He didn't even talk about when he called him a R word. I don't know if that's TOS. I'm not even gonna say it. But bro, the way let's go back to that frame.
In
Look at how he
and
did him. Look at what he did him. Look at what he was doing. Bro, these characters, once they find out they are stronger than you, they will make sure you know you are nothing. Like, they gonna make sure you know you a bum. Everything I love, they gonna make sure you know you a bum. It's a Dragon Ball staple, bruh. Like, dude, he got that from Piccolo? Nah, high key. Cause it's actually insane. These Saiyans, you say I'm channeling my inner Frieza? Nah, high key though. These Saiyans, bro, they find out they stronger than you. It's over. You gotta put the jersey up. Let me show y'all these two TikToks real quick, cause they act, bro, wildin'. Let me put this one up. Let me go put this one up. Cause like I was thinking I might make this into a full video. High key. I might make this its own video. Like, look at this, bro. They find out they stronger than you. They start doing stuff you don't never see. Look at how we did. Hold on. Yo, wait. Look how he does Frieza real quick, bro. No reason to do this, by the way. Look. Come on. Nigga jump scaring him with his abs. Who does that? With your abs, bro. Got Frieza playing a horror game. I swear, bro. Playing us. Started doing that nigga greasy, bro. Greasy. Teleporting behind him for no reason. Look how he's standing behind the rock. You cannot name me one singular reason why Goku had to do this, bro. There was no reason he had to do that. Not one. Abs jump scare is crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Nigga think he in FNAF or something. Abs jump scare. This is one of the hardest scenes. This is one of the hardest scenes ever, though. This scene is so cool. I love this scene from the Vegito fight. But it's like, bro, again, there's no martial arts at play. Once they find out they stronger than you, like, there is no martial arts that are going to be put in place. They are just going to start bugging on you. Like, what about this in martial arts? He got his elbow and neck crushing this nigga's neck. You can't name me one reason why someone had to do this, bro. Like, he was putting Gohan in a blender. And then, we all know this Piccolo. He's going to talk about it in the video, bro. Look at, bro. I'm going to have to make this a video at some point, bro. Dude, these Saiyans, not even just Saiyans, bro. Like, everybody in Dragon Ball, once they find out they stronger than you, bro, they start wilding. Goku especially. Dude, we going to talk about how we stood on Nappa? You still can't name me one reason why he did this. You can't name me not one reason why he don't let niggas know you can regenerate. That too. Bro, you saw how Vegito did Zamasu in the manga? Like, bro, hold on. Vegito cuts Zamasu's hands. Where is that at? Please, somebody have this clip right here. Zamasu tries to throw this man, and then Vegito is like, "You forgot your hands." Bro, this nigga dead said, "You forgot your hand." Bro, come on, nigga. Dude, these niggas they ain't real. Bro, these Dragon Ball characters are not, once they find out they stronger than you, are the most disrespectful oral farmers. No to man. He had no reason to say this. He had no reason to say that. Come on, bro. Black Rock would play better than the manga? Maybe. There's parts in the manga I love way more than the anime, but bro, like, come on, bro. Come on. What's some other disrespectful moments that happen in Dragon Ball? Because there's a lot. There is so much. Like Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Majin Buu, where he was using Majin Buu like a paddle ball. Nigga was like, bah. Someone gotta have that. Yeah, right here. Using this nigga like a paddle ball, bro. He was there like boom, 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 boom. Like, no reason. You can't name me one legitimate reason, one legitimate strategy as to why he was doing this. He was just doing this to spread violence. There was no reason. Viltrumites got a similar disrespect trait. Would I say that though? How do Viltrumites disrespect in this regard? Has a Viltrumite stood on a nigga's head like how Goku did Nappa? I don't think so. Has a Viltrumite done something like this? What's something else that they be doing? Dude, like I know there's a scene in the second form Cell fight. Vegeta dead turns his back to Cell while he's charging up is it a Gala gun if I'm not wrong? Like Vegeta be wilding too. When Vegeta's on it, he be wilding. But Goku, I think low-key the most. Goku, when he finds out he's stronger than you, he is so disrespectful. Okay, no, Conquest was nasty. Yeah, Conquest is disrespectful. Conquest. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Conquest was going crazy. Conquest was, man, just to make sure Mark was putting in the right pain, putting in some pain, bro. That made Conquest moving different. Y'all right. And I know they apparently fight twice. No spoilers, no invincible spoilers, but I know they fight twice in the comics. I know Conquest fights Invincible again. Let me go Conquest, Invincible. Hopefully, no spoilers show up. Yeah, okay, nothing in the comics, but yeah, I know he fights again because like there's a scene. I think it's this. No, it's not this scene. But there's a scene where he comes back and he's like, "Please resist." He's like, "Please resist." That's something I've been spoiled on for a long time, but I know he comes back. Don't go too far. I'm not scrolling down past this. I don't want to get spoiled on Invincible. We definitely got to watch an Invincible like comic video one day. Maybe I'll watch the whole thing on stream because the videos that I did on the channel did so well. I 100% could like run the whole thing up. Like I might do like a whole Invincible comic thing before the next season comes out because these did fantastic. I didn't know Invincible's motion was this well. I would definitely do a like the manga videos I used to do. I haven't done one in like a year. I could do that for Invincible. High key best superhero show. Is Invincible the best superhero show? I would say yes. I think Invincible clears the boys at this point. I would have said boys was the best, but I think Invincible clears the boys. I really like Luke Cage. Luke Cage is not on the level of Invincible though. I'm not even going to even try. I have not seen Gen V. I can't say it. I have not seen Gen V. I can't confirm or deny that. But let's finish this. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, this might be a main channel video at some point, bro. The way Dragon Ball characters will do anything to disrespect you when they find out they're stronger than you is crazy. Daredevil, I have not finished, but I hear Daredevil is really tough. I might watch that on stream. If there's a legal way I could do it, I can watch all of Daredevil on stream with y'all.
He sells the bag and tarnishes his dad's legacy because he wanted clips. Just like with Vegeta, he let Buu
lost
get a transformation
in the worst way possible.
And now he got him hit in this pose right here. And Buu was just cooking.
Death Battle is the new one out. I know Miles and Deku is the next one. Is that one released yet or
as soon as he got the transformation. They was going hit for hit, but then you take a look at this pic right here.
Finished, bro.
And you know what happens next.
Finished.
It got
so
bad.
Hit for hit in the anime. In the manga, it wasn't close.
He was on his knee, and Buu hits it right with him too.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes later, Gohan is hiding.
Yeah, Buhan was disrespectful
behind a rock.
Buhan was
after
disrespectful.
farming for clips. And you know where he gets this from? Piccolo.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Piccolo.
Explosive!
Piccolo.
Yeah, I love that explosive clip, man. I love that explosive clip.
The amount of clips I have seen of this man is outrageous. Piccolo's been aura farming since original Dragon Ball. Even with this clip right here, bro. I was dying when I saw this.
My agent shoot when I say shoot. At first I'm from with shooting, you get boo. Try to back
the amount of early Dragon Ball stuff that be having like Piccolo save civilians is like,
there like
I love it, low key. I low key love it.
Like
I'm not
dog.
gonna lie.
Just keep it pushing. We see.
So what? Someone talking about some. What somebody saying that? What somebody say in about Death Battle in the chat? I just saw that. Hold on. Am I gonna watch Superman? Oh, duh. Opening day. Like I know, dude, somebody was trying to roast me. They're like, "Oh, you said Superman's gonna have an empty theater. Don't switch up now." I'm low-key switching up. That movie looks like it's gonna be the best of all time. I'm 100% watching that. We'll talk about the death battle stuff when I finish this video, though.
When it comes to aura farming,
I'm this
Piccolo
to
is the
a
GOAT
crazy extent.
when it comes to it. Second is Vegeta. Gohan was about to get fried up, but then Piccolo enters the scene. He hits the pose and everything. I thought this man was nice.
Yeah,
just
bro.
to get cooked by
What's
Bojack 20 seconds later.
What would y'all think is the best Piccolo
And then
pull-ups in the
the
movies?
Cell arc. You see how this,
Or in general. I think his best pull-up, I think Lord Slug's.
Cell arc keeps getting
It's so underrated. Lord Slug's low-key is his
mentioned.
best. Lord Slug, end of the first Cooler movie with the ending. We're gonna play that
because
right
we
after
have a
this
bunch
video
of sellers. He weaves the punch, then goes behind him, and then watch this. I thought this was insane, like crazy. He flies backwards just to show off the fit.
Mad tough.
Like Piccolo, you wear the same fit since original Dragon Ball. We do not care. And not only that, Piccolo has never hit this move a day in his life. He hits the spin move to hit Cell in the back. And of course, he doesn't win. Even when he pulled up on Broly. Just
Piccolo
look.
won though. The picture with all the Saiyans and Piccolo is so tough. Not high key. So iconic.
At first I'm for shooting you.
Bro, when these memes were coming out, I didn't even know Piccolo did this. I didn't know this was a scene that he actually did. I dead did not know he did this. This is insane. I never knew he did something like this, bro. Oh, sir, bro. Denzo Piccolo got a good. Yeah, Denzo Piccolo got a really good pull up. You are correct.
Why is your entire cape covering you? Like we already don't know who you are. Bro's acting like the main character. But 20 seconds later, Broly fries him. Just watch. Piccolo rushes at Broly just to get stunned by his back.
Bro, this always pissed me off. Just watch. This man,
Piccolo rushes at
Broly. All Broly
just
does
to get
is
stunned
fix
by
his
his
posture, and he gets knocked out. Bro, that got to be the most disrespectful. Come on, man. And then 3-piece to his bro.
Piccolo rushes at Broly just to
I hate, dude. This pissed me off so bad as a kid. Like, there's no way this nigga ran head first into this nigga's shoulder and then got kicked off, bro. Like, what amount of CTE made you charge right into him? And he didn't even throw an attack off. We gonna do this frame by frame. I would just like it's a real YouTube video.
Piccolo
frame by frame. He didn't even throw a punch. Nigga ain't even throw a punch. Come on, bro. Bro. He ain't even tried. This man ain't even try, bro. And then he gets stun locked in the air
by his back, and
then Broly's. Come on, this is crazy. This right here, bro. This man's brain is mush, bruh. No IQ after that.
Kicks him to the ground, and then he gets kicked to the
and then kicked again, and then Broly key blasts him all the way to Vegeta.
And blasted
had
away.
To be racist.
And you have the audacity to pull up like this. Never do that again. You're trash.
Fell because of his aura, yo. on some shade timing, yo, Loki. He fell because of his aura, bro.
He fuses with
overwhelming aura,
and then pulls up like
this.
My Asian shooters shoot when I say shoot.
I be forgetting about this pull-up.
And then he has the audacity to say this.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
And he was boxing. I can't lie. We gonna give Piccolo his respect.
I be forgetting
but then
about
a whole
this
episode later, he becomes target practice.
Yeah, bro.
It just comes to show you
tough. Second form Frieza versus Piccolo.
Characters in Dragon Ball that aura farm.
Please, Ephraim, do not say it.
Love to sell.
Go to the video, bro. Go to the video. Shout out my man Zephfire, bro. Shout out my man's, bro. I'll go look up the cooler ending for y'all. I'll go show up the cooler ending for y'all. This is, if y'all want to count this Piccolo aura farming, we counting this, bro. This ending is the coldest thing ever. Bro, 101, man. 101, man. I love Piccolo, bro.